So with Cory having another big fight in his career coming up against Cheeto, I wanted to break down one of my favorite performances of his, and that's against Magic Marlon Moraes. So let's hop right into it. Right out of the gate, I feel as if Cory was trying to play the long-range game with Marlon, where Moraes is his most dangerous early on, so you can see Cory on his bike here, peppering and kicking from the outside, and trying to make Marlon react and miss big, and draw him onto Cory's attacks. This is just an early example of the range management Cory displayed over this fight. Look at the way he was able to make Marlon miss, attack, make Marlon miss again, score, and engage in this sort of clinch to stay safe in the power shots Marlon was loading up, then get him back to his range and touch him with an outside low kick. Great stuff from Sandhagen here. This was a nice outside low kick landed by Marlon as Cory was switching stances and circling out, which made Cory want that back to where he got a little eager stepping into range, and you can see Marlon landing a couple of good shots and seeming like he's starting to find his range. At this point in the round, Cory is slowly getting ahead with the constant volume behind the low kicks and busy lead hand, but Marlon isn't too far behind where he's having some success on the counter, forcing Cory to come into the pocket and trade. I thought this was a bit telegraphed, but who doesn't love a good old spinning back fist, am I right? For me, I think this is the turning point for Cory. He's definitely taken some damage, especially with Marlon checking some of those kicks, but as you can see, Cory is starting to figure out his movement, see the shots coming better, and being able to take his piece, hit an angle, be out, and be ready to strike again. You can see that cheeky little feint he's been offering Moraes in which setup to finish in sequence, so pay attention how he threads this together. You see it again? Notice how he pulled Marlon into the spinning attack? As I mentioned, Cory did take a little bit of damage in this round, but for what it's worth, Moraes is still one of the most dangerous first-round fighters in the UFC at this point, but Cory was still able to bank this round with the constant volume of attacks and frustrating Moraes into fighting his style of fight. Let's see how Cory was able to set up that beautiful finish. So due to the overload variety of feints Cory was offering, you can see Moraes taking his foot off the gas a bit and starting to play more and more into Cory's game, biting more on his feints. This whole fight, Cory's been setting everything up with those touch shots and half jabs, and you can see Marlon got a bit lazy off the low kick, bit on the same touch feint, and ducked into the spin wheel kick. What a setup by Cory Sandhagen. Poetry in motion. Cory definitely has a tough fight coming up against Cheeto Vera, but I believe as long as his output can stay the same and he stay focused through all 25 minutes, I believe he has the tools to beat Cheeto.